It was a late summer afternoon, the kind where the sun glinted off the lake and the air smelled faintly of pine and freshly cut grass. My family was enjoying a quiet day on the property, working on small home projects and relaxing on the porch. Little did we know Karen number 31 had arrived, bringing her typical combination of entitlement, arrogance, and disregard for private property. Earlier that week, she had attempted to find a shortcut by breaking through my newly installed steel gate at the driveway entrance. Her goal was simple in her mind: easier parking, faster access, and an assertion of dominance. What she didn't anticipate, however, was that I had been prepared for every possible scenario. I saw the damage that morning. The steel gate had been bent, scratch marks and dents evident, clearly the result of someone trying to force entry. I calmly inspected the area, noting the points of impact and reviewing security camera footage. Karen's smug expression as she tried to bypass my property boundaries had been captured in high definition, her vehicle identifiable, license plate visible, and entourage present. I stepped inside and reviewed the plans. This wasn't simply about repairing the gate. This was about creating a solution that would prevent future incidents. I called a local contractor I trusted, who specialized in high-security installations. Within hours, a trap gate was designed and ready to be installed. A gate that would prevent unauthorized entry, alert us instantly, and capture anyone foolish enough to attempt it again. By late afternoon, the trap gate was in place. It appeared ordinary at first glance, a sleek steel design consistent with the rest of the property's security. However, embedded sensors, pressure plates, and a subtle locking mechanism ensured that any unauthorized attempt to force it open would be instantly detected, while harmless vehicles with proper clearance could pass freely. Cameras were positioned to capture every angle, and a direct alert system connected to my phone ensured that no movement went unnoticed. Just as the installation was finalized, Karen number 31 returned, presumably hoping to test her previous tactics. She approached the gate, confidently assuming she could break through again. Her vehicle rumbled forward, tires crunching gravel, and she attempted to nudge the gate open. Almost immediately, the trap mechanism engaged. A subtle but unmistakable alarm sounded, lights flashed, and the vehicle was immobilized just enough to prevent entry without causing harm. Simultaneously, cameras captured the entire attempt, sending high-definition video directly to my phone. Karen froze, her eyes wide as she realized that her audacity had been anticipated and neutralized. I stepped forward calmly, my family standing behind me, and held up the deed to the property. "Ma'am, this is private property. Your previous attempt to break in was recorded. Any further attempt will result in law enforcement involvement. This gate ensures your actions are documented and halted before any damage can occur." Her face flushed from embarrassment, anger, and disbelief. She gestured wildly at the gate, then muttered threats that carried no weight. Her entourage glanced nervously at each other, suddenly aware that their confidence was based entirely on assumption, and assumption alone. By evening, Karen and her minions retreated, realizing that their previous tactics were no longer effective. The trap gate stood as a physical and symbolic barrier, proof that preparation, planning, and strategic enforcement could neutralize even the boldest attempts at entitlement-driven intrusion. Later, I walked along the driveway with my son and daughter, reviewing camera angles and testing the gate sensors. The property was secure. The lake shimmered peacefully in the setting sun, and the family knew that future attempts by Karen number 31 or anyone else would be met with immediate detection and legal authority. Karen had underestimated the combination of law, planning, and technology. Her arrogance had collided with preparation, and the lesson was undeniable. Private property, when defended with foresight and strategy, cannot be taken by force, bluff, or entitlement. By nightfall, the trap gate gleamed under the soft light of the driveway, the property calm and secure. The lesson for Karen number 31 and any HOA overreach was clear. Attempting to assert dominance over land that is not yours carries consequences, and preparation always wins over audacity.